The coffee filter, the bra, Monopoly. Windshield wipers, the paper bag, the cure for leprosy. All women's ideas stolen by men. So what chance did I have writing a book with a professor who couldn't even share his heart-healthy muesli with me the morning after?
The question was, name a professional weakness.
I lit my professor's car on fire after he stole all my research.
Well, maybe you don't sleep with him next time. Do you have a bonnet?
Excuse me? No. Oh, no, none for me, thanks. No. I am here to find a new book idea, so they let me back into my PhD program or I'm out for good. Excuse me? Yeah, my academic probation officer said this was a research job.
Well, it looks like you got screwed again there, baby doll, because this is Olden Days Times Pioneer Village, where it's always 1867, and women wear bonnets and corsets, at least till we get the vote.
So no field work?
There's working in a field.
Grassroots activism?
Grassroots enacting.
Enacting change?
Re-enacting, with costume changes. You're still here. Go get your bosoms out. And of course, Milady Eleanor, our new hire, is working on her PhD.
Oh, hi. It's Ms.
This is Sam. She runs the gift shop. Oh, and of course, in the traditional Indigenous First Nations craft workshops.
Yeah, girl. We need to collab.
My art is not a virtue signal for your book.
Q4 revenues are down, as you can see, so we need to pick up our darn socks. And let's get the visitors in the gate and signed up for the lamb slaughter seminar. Huh? Chop, chop. Lamb chops. It's a tough crowd. Okay.
A new hire?
But look, she was brought in by the board. The city cut our funding until we demonstrate a commitment to academic rigor. So enter PhD Barbie.
More funding cuts? But I need this job.
Well, she won't last a day. Mark my words.
She better not.
It's so cold inside the patriarchy.
Hey, help me with my huggle garden.
More hazing. I submit.
I would never exploit your work, Eleanor.
Jesus, Matthew, read the room.
Well,
Ew.
soil bacteria has proven skin benefits from the fecal matter.
I hate it here.
Yeah. I never thought I'd end up here either. I worked on Bay Street for years before it all fell apart. The market crashed and my fiancée slept with her co-counsel, so that's... When I realized what matters most can grow with our own hands. A lot of grassroots work to be done here.
Eleanor, there's been a spinning wheel accident. I need someone to do a butter-churning demonstration. Someone lost a hand.
Finally, some real work. So, you guys like history? Yeah? Yeah, that's good. Because it repeats itself, especially the bad parts. Like when men take credit for women's work.
My dad invented purse hooks.
Oh, did he? Did he really? Take Lucy Maud Montgomery. She wrote Anne of Green Gables. Anyone? Anne of Green Gables? Yeah? That was my very first feminist. She wrote it in her own iconic image. Critics called it quaint. That's Victorian talk for chick lit. Not enough battlefield circle jerks for the boys' club. Maud's publishers stole her story rights and her profits. She spent years in a legal battle for her own work. The anxiety was haunting, the insomnia crippling, the depression was dark as hell. Maud answered with heavy meds and took her own life. You just swap the bromides for ethically farmed lion's mane mushroom gummies, and here I am, 100 years later and no further ahead. Professor Patrick McIntyre took my work and published it as part of his best-selling book and sent me here to break my spirit. I will fight for all the women who have been silenced by Patrick patriarchy. I will unearth every last woman's stolen story if I have to dig this place up with a spoon.
Was it actually Mom's idea? I mean, it is her purse.
I shaped their minds and I churned butter. Maybe lean-in isn't a lie. I can have both.
Yes, it was the fluffiest butter I ever tasted. And you're fired.
What?
Feels like you don't fit in with the family-friendly atmosphere here.
But this is me. I'm not gonna pretty it up to make everyone else more comfortable.
And I respect that. I really do. You're still fired.
For telling the truth? This place is a hellfire fiefdom for colonial fetishists.
What does fiefdom mean?
Oh, hi. My daughter attended a talk here this morning. She asked me to book a birthday party with Pioneer Girl.
Oh, how many kids?
20 to 30.
Oh.
Next week.
Great. Yes.
Women is born free and everywhere she's in lace.
Maybe we could use some of that hot mouth around here. Let me make you a deal. You can stay, tell your stories, just pretty it up when I say so.
You gonna steal my stories?
Borrow.
Bollocks.
Hold space for final offer.
You'd hold space for me?
Well, we need a strong female voice, so.
Grassroots activism.
Working title.
I pick the stories.
I pick the corsets. Don't forget to shovel the sheep shit.
Hi, everybody. I'm Eleanor. Get ready with me for a day of invisible labor at the village. I start by inserting my body into this colonial cage for male pleasure. Corsets are where shapewear meets lung jail. You can choose between satin or iron for die-hard silhouette enthusiasts. Here we go. At the bottom, you just give her a tug. Breathing is optional. Fourth wave feminism not included. Right, Inez?
Yeah, well, I'm a first-generation immigrant, and I get shit done. And heaving bosoms sell tickets, so heave ho.
Heave ho, governor.